Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video. So taking a look at where I'm at right now, currently I'm at 1,886 trophies. If you take a look at the leaderboard, I am currently level 7, and I'm actually by far and away the highest ranking level 7 player in the game. If you look at the rest of the people, this guy's level 11, this guy's level 9. He's level 9, there's another level 11, so currently I'm doing very well for the cards that I have, and I'm pretty proud of it. I've been beating a lot of people who are higher level than me, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Let me show you guys a couple of replays between me and some players who are higher level than me, and currently what I'm using right now inside of my deck to have a ton of success inside of the game. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. So the first replay I'm going to show you is between me and a player who is level 8, and I'm going to go ahead and try this out right now. So the deck that I'm using, I have balloons and a free spell, which is a really powerful offensive composition, and I also have an Inferno Tower, which usually I like to play first. So taking a look at my starting cards, usually there is a little bit of luck deciding who's going to get what they want inside of their opening hand. For me, it's actually pretty important what cards I get because I didn't get my Inferno Tower, and that actually hurts a little bit, so I have to start off with my Knight. So I started off with my Knight, I saw he put a dragon down, so I'm going to put my Inferno Tower down, and the Inferno Tower is going to instantly go to work against that baby dragon and start melting that bad boy down. So that was really effective right there. Currently my Inferno Tower is hanging out, but I don't have any arrows, so because I don't have any arrows to play defense with, I had to drop a balloon instead, and that's what I ended up doing. So arrows finally took care of that minion horde right there. Looks like my balloons made their way, or my balloon made its way to the tower, and even one shot from the balloon is gonna do 500 to 600 damage, which is insane. So things are looking good right now. Currently I'm in the lead, and I have to defend against this wizard and a goblin barrel push. So it looks like my Knight's going to protect against that wizard. He's actually standing a little bit too close to that tower and doing damage to it from the AoE. But my goblin did a pretty decent job against that goblin barrel. And now I'm going to start by dropping my barrel on his side of the base. So the skeleton army, which he played right there, one of my favorite cards in the entire game, is actually a pretty effective counter against the goblin barrel. So pretty good job by him. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and set back up on defense, build my Inferno Tower, which again is super strong against those high hit point units. So anything like a Giant, a P.E.K.K.A., a Knight, sorry, not a Knight. Well, I guess a Knight's pretty effective against as well, but a Prince, those things are easily counterable by the Inferno Tower, and in my opinion, why it's the strongest defense in the entire game. Okay, so I was able to negate his push right here. Let me go ahead and show you guys the power of the balloon free spell combo in just a second. I'm going to drop the minion horde first. This one's going to do a ton of damage. Looks like I'm making my way through. He's going to drop his goblin barrel. He's getting a little bit desperate. I can drop arrows on that right away. And my minion horde did a nice amount of damage to his tower. And it looks like I have a pretty sizable lead heading into the final bit. Again, he is a level 8, so all of his cards have at least one level on all of my cards, so I'm doing a pretty good job for being under leveled. I'm going to drop an Inferno Tower in the center, set up on defense again, and one final bush into his base should give me the victory and the first crown that I need to secure this battle. Alright, so Knight's been put down. He's going on a pretty good offensive push. I didn't know he had a Knight because he hadn't played it yet throughout the entire match. And as that baby dragon wears down, I'm going to drop a minion horde to take care of those goblins. And finally, it is my turn to attack his side of the base. Minion horde's going in, going to go ahead and drop my balloon. He decides to drop his minion horde instead of the arrows right away, which is a little bit questionable, which means I'm going to drop my free spell and say goodbye to that crown tower because the balloon has a mission and it takes it out with ease. Alright, so at this point, only 10 seconds left. He throws out a last-ditch goblin barrel to take me out, which my arrows, of course, will counter. That is GG, good game, and that's going to be match over for me. So pretty nice stuff. I think I won like 18 trophies from this, which was very nice, especially being at the top of the leaderboards. Every single trophy counts, and a really nice victory against a level 8, being a level 7, and let's go ahead and check out another battle right here. Alright, so this is another level 8, which is actually inside of the clan Full Attack, which is Galadon's clan. He's a little bit too scared to face me right now. Galadon, if you want to battle, bring it on, mate. Now, he's got to level up a little bit before he takes me on, but let's go ahead and start it off. I started off with a Goblin Barrel. Usually I don't start off with a Goblin Barrel, but I didn't have an Inferno Tower to play. Looks like he has some minions running throughout the lane. At this point, I saved up a lot of my elixir. I dropped some goblins. That was a little bit of a mistake because look at his Knight. I made a crucial error of playing too many cards on that right-hand side. I didn't have arrows to take care of the minion horde, which means his Knight is going absolutely crazy, and I just dropped a good game right then and there because I knew I was in a lot of trouble. So at this point, I've barely touched any of his towers. He has a level on me. He's already taken out one of my towers and done significant damage to my other tower. He also also had an elixir lead, so things aren't looking too good for the Chief right now, but I know I still have a decent chance as long as I keep my cool and don't freak out. Alright, so minion horde's going down right now. He has his baby dragon. Those arrows right there weren't really effective because they only took out 2 minions. And you guys guessed it, it's time to go on the offensive, drop my balloons, drop a couple of goblins, and then say goodbye as the balloon heads towards that tower. So I'm waiting for him to drop his troop, and right when he does, I'm going to freeze it. And even though the balloon's low on HP, look at how much damage that thing does to that tower, instantly taking it out and giving me an even playing field going on through the rest of this raid. So at this point, he has a baby dragon running down the lane. You guys know what the counter is to the baby dragon. Inferno Tower is going to take that bad boy out. Minion Horde is pretty effective against the Inferno Tower, but seeing as those minions are splitting between the king and the other tower, I decided to let them go, save up my elixir, and go all out for another push. Alright, so we're nearing overtime, which of course gives you double elixir. I'm sitting at 8 elixir right now, just saving up. We're dropping some emotes on each other, letting each other know that we mean business. Goblin Barrel's going to go down. He's going to probably arrow that right away, but I needed to make room for some of my other cards, which is why I'm going to go ahead and drop my Knight right now. So at this point, Knight's going down, Balloon's going down, I'm making my push. Looks like things are good. Free Spell is going to go down on that dragon. All of his troops are being attacked by my goblins. Arrows are going to go down to help protect that balloon, and he does not know what to do to counter this balloon, unfortunately. He has to do something else because what he's doing right now isn't working. He's going to do a balloon and a knight, which of course is going to be countered by my Inferno Tower, including that Hog Rider as well. He's throwing pretty much everything he has at me, and he dropped upwards of 12 elixir on that combo, and he got absolutely 0 damage to any of my towers. So at this point, I have him on the ropes. One more balloon should do the trick. He drops a balloon as well. He has a crazy amount of high hit point units, which my deck is actually pretty effective against. That's going to give me the 3-star victory, coming back from an almost insurmountable deficit off the beginning, and that's going to give me another win against a level 8. So good stuff with Clash Royale. It's a lot of fun beating people who have better cards than you. I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job right now. Who knows how much longer I can stay near the top of the leaderboards though, because some people are throwing around some serious gems on this game. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see some more Clash Royale videos, any sort of strategies or content in particular, drop a comment in the comment section below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.